being distinguished, Mark has always wanted to throw a 5 years from now party, where the guests dress and play the parts of the vision they have for themselves in 5 years. Although Mark has not yet achieved his Distinguished Toastmaster status, his speech for the project accepting an award from the Specialty Speeches Advanced Manual will represent his 6 months from now vision. Let's congratulate Mark and welcome him to the lectern to receive the highest award Toastmasters International offers, the Distinguished Toastmaster Award.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmasters International, for providing a path to Distinguished Toastmaster and providing all the challenges and lessons that go along with it. I'm very grateful to my fellow Toastmasters for helping me along the way. Thank you, Donna, for taking Ozzy's place as a leader and a mentor, a coach to me. Even if not officially assigned that role, you've always provided an example of strong leaders. And thank you for your patience when I got to my point in a meandering, sometimes very frustrating path, and you were waiting there for me. I appreciate that. I want to thank my wife, Terry, who could not be here tonight, for all of the evaluations she gave me behind closed doors. Usually brutal and cruel the night before my speech was due, causing me to rewrite entire speeches. But it's some of those speeches that I am the most proud of today. And thanks to Terry for all the delicious meals that suddenly appeared in front of me when I was so intently focused and obsessed with my next Toastmasters speech, or maybe some VPE task or president's task. I have a lot of gratitude towards all of my fellow Toastmasters because I believe they helped shape the speaker and the leader I am today, compared to who I was 10 years ago. 10 years ago, we had one club on Kauai. We worked from our Competent Communicator Manual or our Competent Leadership Manual, which are not there anymore. Now it's Pathways. I remember my first meeting that I attended. Ozzy handed me a blank membership form and then twisted my arm. The velvet hammer voluntold me to join up. Thank you for that, Ozzy. I appreciate it. And 10 years ago, what I thought distinguished meant was really polished, an expert in everything leadership and speaking. And now, although I'm standing here with my Distinguished Toastmaster status, those goals seem still so far out of reach. So what does distinguished mean? I think it's more appropriate to be determined Toastmaster. That's something that we can all certainly shoot for. Determined to push past our fears and anxiety when we're up here at the lectern. Determined to use time and attention wisely, which are our two most finite resources we have. Determined to become extraordinary, and in the face of fear, remain calm in the face of the chaos that we experience as Toastmasters, especially Toastmaster of the Day. And determined to bounce back from our failures and really find the lessons within. For example, a lot of us spent a lot of energy into trying to create a club in Poipu, and that never panned out. I learned a lot from that. I can run a Toastmasters meeting with 3 members now. But we took those lessons and we moved forward and we used them to develop the Da Originals Club. And so we got to our goal through a series of failures. It's determination that makes average people winners. And in our case, great speakers and great leaders. So I think that we can all be DTMs. We can all be determined Toastmasters. And if you think about it, that makes all of us at least a little bit distinguished. Madam Toastmaster?